I always like to start with the ears, actually.
Oh,
So
wow.
talking about fascia, right? Everything is interconnected,
Yeah.
right? You know, my toe, like the bottom of my big toe is connected to my eyebrows, right? But so that one's harder for people to get their minds around. But if I told you that your ear is connected to this jaw joint, maybe that makes a little more sense
Yes.
because they're so proximal, right? They're so
Yeah.
close to each other. So I like using the ears because they're like little handles on your head. You know, you can get a really good handle on them. So when any appendage that's like sticking off, you can always use it to get a fascial drag through the body. So I usually just have people kind of grab their ears. I put the thumb behind it, and we can start by just gently clenching and dragging both ears away from the skull. So you just pull out. So you should immediately feel it pull into the jaw joint. And then to even work with that more, I like to open and close my jaw while I'm doing this. So and try to sit up tall. I know it's hard. Good. Try to get the shoulders down. So your most beautiful posture that you can achieve while we're doing our work. And if you lose your grip on your ears, you can re-clench. So I'm just grabbing the whole ear, and again, I'm pulling, I'm dragging, I'm not sliding off the ear. I'm using the ear as a handle to pull on that fascia of my scalp and my jaw. And I'm using the actual mandible to create some range of motion through that joint. And you should feel it start to open.
Yeah.
And you should start to feel it kind of uncoil through the TMJ, through the temporomandibular joint right away. I actually like to go into the ear also. You have to make sure your ears are clean.
Yeah.
But so this is just external cartilage and tissue, right? If you go into the ear hole, now you can feel all your cranial bones, right? You're in contact with the facial bones and the cranial bones, and you can start to create some slight movement. You're not moving your cranial bones that much, but it starts to just release some pressure. So I'll actually get my second finger in with a little bit of inward pressure, and I'll like push straight up into the temporal bone.
Oh,
So I put, yep. So I'm in this orientation, and I feel the bone. I feel the bone, and I'm pushing straight towards the ceiling. And again, I always like to add in the range of motion. And again, try to get the shoulders down. I really love the way this one feels. And you can do kind of all four corners inside the ear hole. So then you can turn and push it straight back.
Well, that's interesting. That just opens my ear up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
So
nice.
if you also have throat issues, or you get ear infections, or you have a hard time regulating pressure, like my bones are more collapsed on my left side. And so that left eustachian tube has a harder time controlling pressure in my left ear. And so I really feel this one. And you can go in all four directions. You can go down, you can go front, and you can work through the entire ear. Just even massaging the ears, pulling on the ears, starts to release a lot of general tension through the face and through the jaw. And then some of the other things that your friend already showed you of just direct pressure. I mean, we can really go into it, you know. So if someone used to come to my office with TMJ issues, I mean, I could spend a whole hour just on their jaw.
Sure.
You know, there's a lot you can do. And because people have so much emotional holding there, you have to take your time going in layer by layer. If you go in too fast, they'll just clench up, and now you're defeating the purpose of the session. So yeah, it's intense, but the jaw is a great thing to release for airway health, for nervous system regulation, for general tension, and for posture.